All right, so Chris just picked up that set. We just got out to this field, bean field. Just came up over the hill, and I see a freaking giant up here, guys. We're walking up on it now. We haven't got up here yet. Let's go see what it is. Oh my God. Oh. Big 4-point. Hell yeah. Look at that. Oh. All right, I got to get some ATLs and I'll be back with you guys to pick it up. All right, so Chris just picked that set up. We came walking up over the hill here, and I could see this thing just glowing out here in the bean field. Go ahead and pick it up here. Heck yeah. Big old 4-point. Good brow tine on it. We'll take that. So we already got 3 on this farm. I mean, we're just getting started. So keep you guys updated. All right, so we're just getting out of that bean field, getting down here to this big thicket. You see all these big trails running down here off of the fields. Just crossed the creek and came across a little guy. Looks like a year old. Oh yeah, kind of chewed up. Cool little guy though. It's kind of a turkey foot. So that puts us at 15 on the day. It's been an unreal day, but we're gonna keep going until it gets dark out, see what else we can find. All right, so I just found that little one down here on the creek bottom, working this edge up here, and just came across another one. Nice. I guess it would have been a 5-point, or he doesn't have a brow. Look at that. Bloody fresh. Another nice shed. Not sure how many we're up to on the day now. Losing track, so good problem to have. So keep you updated. We're going to keep walking here till it gets dark, and hopefully we can pile a few more up. This day's turning into this something real. I've never had a day like this shed hunting. I mean, I've had days where we've picked up 10, but this has just been crazy. Got another one, and it's actually a pretty big shed. Broke its G3. Show you what we got here. Jesus. Big old 5, but he broke off that G3. That's a tank. Oh my God. Yeah, we're killing it in here today. This is the 2, 3, like 6 shed on this farm. So I think we're up to like 16 or 17 sheds at this point. So keep going. We got probably another hour and a half here, and following some really good trails going to this food. So I think we could maybe find a few more. We'll see what happens. Keep you guys updated. All right, guys, I can't even. So I just found that big 5-point. I don't know, 5 minutes ago or whatever up here, walking these big paths out here to the field, and just came across another one right here, and it's hard to see, but I can see another one laying right here. I'm assuming it's the set. Looks about the same size, so let's pick these up. Here's number 1. Another fresh little 4-point. And then we'll walk over to this other one. I'm assuming it's the other side. Laying right there. Another nice fresh 4-point. And not a set. It looked like a set. So we're going to keep cruising on these big paths going out here and see if we can't match some of these up. I mean, we don't have many sets for the day, so we're just, I don't know. This has been an unreal day. I can't even explain it. So see what else we could come across. All right, it's been about another 10 minutes here, and came across another one. Just a little guy here. Another fresh little 4-point. We'll have to count them up when we get back to the truck, but another one to the pile. All right, we're ending the day today with 25 sheds between the three of us. I found 14 of them. It's my best day I've ever walked. A couple highlights from today: big 4-point, big 5-point. I got a nice 7-point set in here, but it was just unreal day. It's been a really good week this week. Got a couple more days here to walk. See if we can keep piling them up. Well, guys, it's February 27th. Got out here early this morning to start walking. We're gonna have a full day walking again today. Yesterday just was an unreal day, finding 25 sheds. So hopefully we could come close to repeating that, or I mean, even half of that would be a fantastic day. So we'll see what we run into today. Started this morning out here walking this cornfield with this big waterway up it. And what's kind of cool, it's frosty out here this morning, and you can see where the deer were bedding out here. Let me show you. You can just see where they were laying, and the frost has melted off. It's basically like that up this whole waterway. There's probably 15, 20 beds. So come out here and eat at night, and then they find a nice little soft place to lay down, and good place to pick up sheds when they stand up to shake off, or when they're just laying here, drop their antlers. So this is a place that I typically would check, is a big waterway through a cornfield. All right, guys, so we're on the second farm of the day. We're over here on our home farm, and walking this overgrown cattle pasture out here. Just came across just a little fork horn here laying out here. Pick her up. Just a little 2-point, but good way to start the day. We'll see what else we can find today. All right, guys, it's February 28th. Just getting out here to do some shed hunting. Came walking up on this first ridge here, and came across a big dead buck here. Thing is a giant, big mass on him, super wide. Looks like he just died, maybe out of velvet, or maybe an EHD buck, not sure. But contacted the DNR, and he's got to give us a salvage tag. We're going to meet up with him. So what a giant. All right, just wanted to show you guys the big deadhead we found. Got him cleaned up here. Got a salvage tag from the DNR. Deer ended up going 181 and change. Big clean 10. A little split off the back here of this brow tine, but 23 inches inside, 25-inch main beams, and about 42 inches of mass. Just carries his mass all the way out here. You can see just a giant. All right, guys, out here doing a little shed hunting today. Walked for a couple hours here, haven't came across anything. Came walking on this ridge over here, and just came across a decent dead buck. Show you guys here. Nice 8-pointer, and he's got drop tines, which is super cool. Don't find a lot of drop tine stuff, so I already sent a message to the DNR, so before I touch it here, I'm going to get his okay, see if he's going to come out, or if he wants me to take it and meet him here and get some salvage tags. So keep you guys updated. All right, guys, so just talked to the DNR. He gave me the okay to take it. Looks like maybe like a 120-inch frame deer. But he's got 3 drop tines. How cool is that? Now, I'm pretty sure I found his matching set last year. I mean, a few hundred yards away from here. So, super cool. But keep going today and see if we can't find something else. So out here walking in the rain and kind of in this thick patch here off some corn right here, and just came walking up on a, looks like a nice 5 with a split brow tine. It's all chewed up, but it's from this year. So go and pick it up here. Pretty nice shed. Nice 5-point. Cool split brow tine. Looks like it's laid out here for some time, but just getting out here to this farm, so see if we can't snag any more. Keep you updated. All right, guys, I just picked up that 5 with the split brow. Came walking up on this edge and just came across a little 4-point. Show you here. Looks like another freshie from this year. Nice little 4. Number 2 on the day. Let's keep going. All right, guys, so we just left the last farm. Brady picked up 2. I'm a little down because I'm at 29. I wanted to find 30 this year so bad. So made a phone call. I got permission on this farm. Literally pulling in. Our car is, I don't know, what, 50 yards away? And we're pulling back here to park, literally. I'm like, Brayden, there's something white up there on the hill. He pulls the binos up as a shed. So let's pick it up here, guys, see what we got. It's a freshie from this year. It's just laid out here for a little bit. Oh man, look at that. Look at the palmation on the beam. That thing is so cool. That's number 30 on the year, and I can't be more happy than that right there. Let's go find some more.
All right, it's March 10th. I'm out doing a little walk after work here today, and it has been a while since I found a shed, but found a good 10 5-point side here. I've walked on top of this ridge like a few times, but I haven't actually walked on this side of it, mostly because it's super steep and kind of sucks to walk through, so I don't want to do it before I was, pretty sure that all the deer had shed. So yeah, pretty decent 5-point side. Not bad. I don't recognize this deer right off the bat, but this is the place that I can hunt on permission, and I definitely do not. It's a big area, a lot bigger than southern Iowa, and I have about the same amount of cameras, and I also can't hunt the whole thing. This is pretty far away from where I actually have permission to hunt, so I don't believe I've seen this deer before, but not a bad looking buck. Looks like it's been here for a while. I would guess this deer shed in like January, so looks like there's a little bed right here though, so might have shed right in the bed. Yeah, keep walking. Got another 30 minutes or so here that I'm gonna walk. Well, down here in southern Iowa this whole weekend, doing our annual shed hunt, finally. Video came out a few weeks ago. I already found a couple when I was changing the feeders out and stuff. But my parents are down here this weekend, so we're gonna cover the whole property, and then one neighboring property that's like our place, because it's kind of like an L shape around it. He doesn't deer hunt or anything, and he gives us permission to shed hunt every year, and he did again, so we'll check that too. With all of that, we got about 78 acres to look over. We also have to fix our blind, which one of the legs broke in one of the windstorms we had recently. So my dad's on the 4-wheeler, my mom's walking around with the dog, and I'm just walking, and it's Friday, March 21st today, so we'll be looking all weekend though. See how it goes. All right, well, really second find, my mom found a older, it's like a busted off fork horn from a year ago or so. But this is a 3-point side. And I'm gonna say once again, I don't recognize this deer. So, embarrassing. I have like 8 cameras on 50 acres or 52 acres here or whatever. Like, I can't believe I'm getting surprised by deer. It's late, I mean, if they showed up late in the year though, I mean, some of the cameras are, oh, I know this deer. I do know him. I'll put a picture in the video here. It's, this is his like normal side. He's got a screwed up other side, which is kind of how I recognize him. Yeah, I know this deer. I don't have a name for him. He showed up kind of later in the year, but yeah, keep looking around. Maybe we'll find the other side. We're doing pretty good so far. All right, it's just a couple minutes after I found this 3-point side. I got the busted up side of a deer that we know really well. I had quite a few encounters with this deer. Actually filmed him breed a doe and stuff. He was around me all day, one day during the rut, but this deer started off the season as a 9-point. You can see this is all he's got left on this side. He broke some stuff on the other side too, so, but we saw him come in with his good side missing. He left with both sides. The good side was missing when he came back, and he still had this broken side. Apparently he shed it right here. All right, number 3 for me today. This one is not a very big one. Just a little guy. Actually might be an EHD survivor. Just on the, didn't finish forming in the nubs there. But it is about to thunderstorm like big time. You can hear it, wind blowing and rain coming, so I gotta get out of here. Right, it's Saturday, day 2, out at the property that I own and my parents owned, and finally we walked. I've probably been walking for, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours today. Finally found the first one of the day. This is not it's not a bad year, even though we didn't find very many today, because we've already found more this year than we have found in previous years. It was really sunny earlier, and I actually already walked through here once this morning when it was sunny, just a little bit further down the hill, and I had totally missed this antler. So I think this is the good side to the busted up 9-point. Yep. So this is a decent antler. Honestly, I saw this deer in person a couple of times, and I thought he was bigger than this, but I mean, I thought he was a 4-year-old. Now I'm starting to rethink he might only be a 3-year-old, but I mean, his body size looked like he was 4 anyway. So, but yeah, finally got another one here. Got a match set off of that deer now. The other side I saw yesterday was super busted up, but found both sides. That's pretty cool.